KaizerChiefs is more than a football club. It is a business empire, a family legacy, and a cultural institution followed by millions. While fans argue about coaches, players, and results on the pitch, the real story often unfolds far from the stadium, inside boardrooms, offices, and closed-door meetings. To understand where KaizerChiefs is going, we must first ask a deeper question. Who really runs KaizerChiefs? And how are the most important decisions truly made? Who really runs KaizerChiefs? Management, decision-making, business power, and philanthropy explained. KaizerChiefs is more than a football club. It is a cultural institution, a business powerhouse, and a symbol deeply woven into South African society. With millions of supporters across generations, the club represents pride, identity, and history. Yet despite its massive influence, one question continues to dominate football discussions. Who really runs KaizerChiefs, and how are decisions made behind the scenes? To answer this fully, one must look not only at football structures, but also at the business empire and social responsibilities that surround the club. Ownership and centralized control. KaizerChiefs was founded in 1970 by Kaizer Motaung Sr. and has remained family-owned ever since. Unlike many clubs that are owned by investors or multinational groups, KaizerChiefs operates under a centralized, family-led governance model. Major strategic decisions, whether related to football, branding, or long-term direction, are overseen at the highest level. Family members occupy key executive positions, ensuring that control remains internal. This model has provided stability, continuity, and protection of the club's values, but it also means that power is concentrated within a small leadership circle. Management structure and decision-making. The club operates through a traditional hierarchical structure. Executive leadership sits at the top, followed by football management, technical staff, and administrative departments based at Naturena. Unlike modern football organizations that separate business and football operations through independent sporting directors, KaizerChiefs maintains tight executive oversight across departments. Football decisions, such as coaching appointments, transfer strategies, and squad planning, are closely linked to senior management. This approach reinforces discipline and alignment with club values, but it can also limit flexibility, innovation, and rapid adaptation to modern football trends. Football operations and technical authority. On the football side, KaizerChiefs has experienced periods of instability marked by frequent coaching changes and inconsistent recruitment strategies. Coaches often work within predefined structures where ultimate authority does not rest solely with the technical team. Player recruitment has traditionally prioritized local talent, reinforcing the club's identity and connection to South African football. However, limited use of advanced scouting systems, analytics, and long-term football modeling has at times left the club behind competitors who embrace modern methodologies. This has fueled debate around whether football decisions are driven by long-term vision or short-term pressure. Business empire beyond football. Off the pitch, KaizerChiefs is one of the strongest commercial brands in African sport. The club has built extensive partnerships with sponsors, apparel manufacturers, and media platforms. Merchandise sales, licensing agreements, and brand endorsements remain powerful regardless of on-field performance. Beyond football, the Motaung family has interests in sports marketing, entertainment, media, and property-related ventures. These activities contribute to financial stability and ensure that KaizerChiefs functions not only as a team, but as a corporate entity. This business strength has allowed the club to survive difficult football periods without financial crisis. However, critics argue that commercial success may reduce urgency for structural football reform. Supporters, on the other hand, see it as proof of sound management and sustainability. Philanthropy and community impact. An often overlooked aspect of KaizerChiefs leadership is its philanthropic and community work. Through various initiatives, the club has contributed to youth development, education, and social upliftment. KaizerChiefs has been involved in youth football development and grassroots programs, community outreach initiatives, educational support and empowerment campaigns, charity events, and social responsibility projects. These efforts reflect the club's belief that football carries a responsibility beyond trophies. The Modong family has consistently emphasized social impact, using the club's platform to uplift communities and inspire future generations. This philanthropic role strengthens the club's public image and reinforces its position as a national institution rather than just a football team. Communication, fans, and public perception. With such influence comes enormous fan expectation. KaizerChiefs supporters demand transparency, accountability, and success. However, management maintains a conservative communication style, often releasing limited information during difficult periods. While this approach preserves dignity and professionalism, it can create emotional distance between leadership and supporters. In an era where modern clubs engage fans openly, Chiefs' traditional silence often fuels frustration and speculation. Tradition versus modernization. At the core of all discussions about KaizerChiefs lies a single tension: tradition versus modernization. The club is not poorly run, it is traditionally run. Its leadership model has preserved identity, protected business interests, and enabled social contribution. However, modern football increasingly demands innovation, specialized football executives, data-driven recruitment, and transparent communication. The challenge for KaizerChiefs is not choosing between tradition and progress, but finding a way to integrate both. Conclusion. So, who really runs KaizerChiefs? The answer is clear: a centralized, family-led leadership that controls football operations, business ventures, and social responsibility initiatives. This structure has delivered longevity, financial power, and cultural relevance. Yet it has also struggled to adapt fully to the evolving demands of modern football. KaizerChiefs stands at a defining moment. To reclaim dominance on the pitch while maintaining its identity off it, the club may need to evolve how decisions are made, without losing what makes it uniquely Amakhosi. The future of KaizerChiefs will not be decided by passion alone, but by whether its leadership can balance heritage, business strength, philanthropy, and modern football governance.